accelerate to speeds up to 700 miles per hour, and show the maneuvering capability of the aircraft. Many of the maneuvers seen today will demonstrate the aircraft's capabilities being employed by naval aviators both in training and in combat. Watch as the jet approaches show center from the left in the landing configuration. Stalin will select max afterburner while cleaning the gear and flaps up, immediately followed by a 6.5 G pitch up into the vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Super Hornet low transition. Show center at 200 feet and nearly Mach 1.0, or just under 750 miles an hour. You may notice the white vapor coming off the aircraft, indicating that it is close to the speed of sound. Stalin syndrome will demonstrate the power of the F414GE 400 engines. In maximum afterburner, the motors combine to produce 41,000 pounds of thrust while burning 60,000 pounds of fuel per hour. Let's see if we can get syndrome on the radio to see how fast they're going. Syndrome and are setting up for the minimum radius turn. Stalin will select max afterburner, set a 90-degree angle of bank, and hold 7.5 Gs for 360 degrees of turn. At the end of the minimum radius turn, watch as Stalin sets a max performance pull into the vertical, followed by a negative 2 G pushover. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the minimum radius turn. Syndrome are not setting up for the carrier configuration pass. What separates naval aviators from our counterparts is our unique ability to take off and land on an aircraft carrier. In order to get the 50,000-pound F-18 airborne to less than 250 feet, the Navy's nuclear-powered aircraft carriers use steam-powered catapult systems to accelerate the aircraft from 0 to 165 miles an hour.
We already went this way.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Super Hornet carrier configuration pass.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Too high speed pass. They're doing the whole show you its ability to turn on a dime. Watch as Stalin syndrome perform a pitch rate demonstration maneuver to
to showcase the Super Hornet's excellent pitch authority with a 90 and then a 40-degree turn. Few aircraft in the world today can match this capability. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Super Hornet pitch rate demo. Setting up for the inverted whisper pass. The Stalin syndrome approach show center at 500 feet. They will reduce the throttles to idle power and roll the aircraft inverted. It takes a lot of concentration to fly upside down while hanging from the straps of your harness. Notice how quiet the aircraft is as it passes in front of you at over 500 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Super Hornet inverted whisper pass. Setting up for the high alpha pass. This maneuver will show you the incredible slow speed handling characteristics of the Super Hornet. Few other aircraft in the world would attempt to maneuver at such a slow speed and high angle of attack. However, the Super Hornet's 2 digital flight control computers allow it to remain completely controllable while flying at less than 120 miles per hour. In some dogfights, the ability to fly slowly is more important than being able to fly fast. We'll go back to the cockpit to hear Syndrome call out the ground speed.
I would wait until they match up. Yeah. There's a high alpha. We got a few more. Yeah, I would go higher for this. When the 2 planes come together, that's going to be one of those. Thunderbird's setting up. They're out here with the... He's got the flashlight ready, yeah.
Naval aviator is not complete until the aircraft is back aboard. It's floating home. And we take great professional pride in our unique ability to land aboard a 100,000-ton U.S. Navy aircraft carrier. It takes an incredible amount of teamwork to launch and recover aircraft from a moving ship, and this capability allows the U.S. to project power from the sea anywhere in the world. aircraft carrier is 1,100 feet long. From the air, it appears as small as a postage stamp. In order to land in an area 1/10 the length of a normal-sized runway, carrier aviators must touch down between 4 wires stretched across the deck of the ship. To do this, we use an optical landing system commonly referred to as the ball. During the final portion of the approach, the air crew and landing signals officer, known as paddles, work together to get the aircraft safely aboard. Let's listen in on the final approach. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience today. If you're one of the few people out there that don't already have your phones out, please get them out and get your cameras ready. Stalin and Syndrome are now setting up for the photo pass. The aircraft will pass show center in a 90-degree angle of bank at 300 feet and 650 miles per hour. From the right, the photo pass. The Super Hornet you see here today is one actually used to train pilots and Wizzos at Strike Fighter Squadron 106, based at Naval Air Station Oceana in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Stalin and Syndrome serve as instructors, teaching new aircrew how to fly and tactically employ the Super Hornet. Currently, there are 33 operational Super Hornet squadrons in the Navy.